Hey everyone, it's Even Jono. Well, here we are on the PS4. So I did say during my original Crash Bandicoot Let's Plays on the PS1 that I may not be doing LPs of the Sane Trilogy, but I've had a fair few people ask me if I'm going to do it, so I thought, you know what, let's do it. So it's going to be exactly like the original 3 LPs I did. We're going to be going through all 3 of the original Crash Bandicoot games. Well, all 3 of the remastered Crash Bandicoot games, I should say. Getting 100% in all of them, and probably collecting... Oh, we probably won't be getting trophies along the way. As you can see, I've collected a fair few trophies here. I'm still working through them, and not too far to go though. But I'll probably keep going for those trophies on my separate actual save file. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. So like I said, it's going to be exactly like the original LPs I did, except this time it's going to be remastered. I'll see if I can even try and keep the videos to keep true with the original LP as well, but that's pretty unlikely, seeing as this is a bit of a slightly harder game. But anyway,
Activision presents
got a cool little cutscene coming up here, I guess.
Blast from the past. Developed by vicarious visions. It's Crash Bandicoot!
So yeah, that's kind of just like a cool little thing where they're like, hey guys, this is remastered and it's not the original anymore. So yeah, we're going to be making our way through Crash Bandicoot 1 first. As you can see here, or when it does load, you'll be able to select Crash 2 and 3 as well, so you don't have to necessarily play them in order, but if you're an original player like me, you obviously need to play them in order. I've obviously already played through all 3 of them. I've got 100% in all of them. Except for Crash Warped, obviously got 105% in that. So we're going to be starting a new game in each of these. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to disable the autosave. There'll be a cutscene here, so let's go ahead and watch it. It's basically just a cutscene that was in the initial the original Crash Bandicoot 1 game, but no one seems to see it because they just press start straight away without letting it load. But you know, whatever. Here we go.
But Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Okay, so yeah, that cutscene does exist in the original games. Not very many people know that for some reason. Well, obviously veterans of the game know that, but for some reason other people are like, oh, that cutscene didn't exist. Like, yes, it did. You just had to let the game actually load when you get to the main menu screen. But anyway, here we go. Remasters. They played flawlessly, honestly. Obviously the controls are exactly the same. X button to jump, square to spin, forward to go forward. Just in case people didn't know that, because for whatever reason, people find this game hard, and I can't understand why. It's literally... It plays virtually the same as the original Crash games, except his jumping... the jump physics in this are slightly different, but realistically, like, anybody who plays platformers, like, often, they would be able to get the hang of the controls in this pretty easily. Like, it wasn't, like, I admit it probably took me, like, 1 or 2 levels to get used to it, but realistically, like, it didn't take me very long to get used to it at all. Like, it plays very similarly to the original Crash Bandicoot game, so there wasn't really a problem for me. Plus, I play platformers a lot, so I learned to adapt pretty quickly in these kind of games. Like, obviously, I've played games like Super Mario, other platformers like that, and things like that, but yeah, like, if you don't play platformers often, I can understand why you might find this a little bit hard. But other than that, it's an absolute cakewalk. By the way, you can check your box count now in this game. They implemented that from Crash Bandicoot Warp, so you'll be able to see exactly how many boxes you're going after now. And there you go. Also, a word of note here, actually. In this game, they changed how you get gems a little bit, kind of like slightly, I guess, from the original Crash Bandicoot 1 game. In Crash 1, no matter what kind of gem you were going for, you could not die in the level at all. But in this game, it's only if you're going for a colored gem, you aren't allowed to die. If you're going for a clear gem, you can die as many times as you want. It's only the colored gems that you can't die in. And they even say that in the hints, basically. So yeah, we got the gem there in Insanity Beach. We're going for Jungle Rollers now. You can't get the gem in this yet, so don't even bother going for it. So you can die as many times as you want anyway in this. Not that you should, because this level's an absolute joke to get through. But you know what, now that I've said that, I'll probably die anyway. But yeah, I admit, when I first played this game, like the remaster that is, I got my ass kicked by this game, honestly, but I learned to adapt, and I got over it. Like, it's a game. I can't understand why people say this game is like, Dark Souls. Are you joking? Like, what the... Dark Souls wasn't even that hard anyway, get over yourselves. Yeah, also another thing, bonus rounds also count towards box count in the levels now, so that it does include the Cortex and the Embryo bonus rounds. So if you miss any of the heads, then you probably won't get, well, you definitely won't get the gem. So yeah. That's always been difficult to get. For whatever reason, that's literally the only one in the entire series that I always have problem with, even in the original games. Like when the TNTs in the life box is stacked like that. But anyway, this is how you do the bonus rounds in this game now. Yeah, you can repeat bonus rounds as many times as you want, actually. So that's cool, I guess. Like, there's no limit to how many times you can do this. They probably did that because you have to, like, do it to get the gem. Cortex takes Tawana away now, which is kind of a cool addition, I guess. But anyway. And you don't have to wait ages for it to load anymore, like the bonus rounds at least. The level loading takes forever in this game, but bonus rounds are fairly quick, I have to say. Oh, by the way, you might, if you're just a casual player, you might want to go after as many lives as you can, because I have noticed that, like, a lot of casual players or people who haven't really played this game in the past before did find this game kind of hard. So if you did, then I absolutely recommend going for lives. Because I do admit there are some levels in this game, like the Road to Nowhere and the High Road, that are actually quite difficult. Like, even I had a few problems here and there with them. So you might want some lives, but overall it plays literally exactly the same as the original games. Anyway, the Great Gates. We can't get a gem in this either. I should point out that you need the green gem from the Lost City for Jungle Rollers, and you need the yellow gem from the Lab, which is the final level in this game, to get the gem here in the Great Gate. But we should already know that from my original Crash Bandicoot Let's Play, in case you guys actually watched that. Look, they even tell you how to, like, jump further. Like, hold X to bounce higher. Like, it works exactly the same when it comes to jumping further. Hold X. People just do these little crappy jumps where they're just like, oh, like that, and they wonder why they can't make it over long jumps. Like, hold the X button and hold the forward button, and you'll... Oh, I want that. There we go. And you'll find that you'll jump further. Depending on what direction you're running, obviously, if you're running backwards, hold the down button. If you're running forwards, hold the forward button. If you're running sideways, hold the left or right button, depending on what way you're running. Otherwise, it's very simple. Again, like I said, you can't get the gem in this, but I'm just going for boxes anyway because I can. Also because I want to prove that this game is not hard at all, and that's exactly what I'm going to be going for here, proving that the game isn't as hard as everyone makes it out to be. But anyway, let's just enjoy this Let's Play. It'll be a lot of fun. I genuinely had a lot of fun playing this game on the night that it came out. I went to the midnight launch for it. It was really, really cool. I was so excited and I was so happy, and I was like, ooh. I was like a teenager at a concert. It was ridiculous. I was waiting for these games for so long, you guys. Like, essentially, I've been wanting remasters of this game for years, and it finally happened. I'm so happy. I'm not going for those boxes, obviously, because you can't get the gem, but I am going for the lives because I can. But anyway, this is virtually the Great Gate completed. Alright, yeah, it tells you here, like, this is where you would collect the gem, I guess. It's exactly like Crash 2 and 3, how they had the floating box at the end of there. If the box has gone solid, or looks solid, you obviously won't get the gem, even if you've gotten all the boxes, but that, like I said, that only applies in levels where the colored gems are, as far as I know. I haven't tested it yet, it's just what I've heard and what I've seen, but I haven't personally tested it myself yet, but I guess I probably will eventually. Anyway, we'll go for one more level here, and then we'll call it quits for today. We'll go for boulders. We can get the gem in this, and that's exactly what I'm going to try and do here, hopefully. It's not a very hard level. See, like the hint says there, just to break all the boxes. It doesn't say you can't die either, but it does say that hint on levels where there is a colored gem. So it says don't die and you'll get it. So otherwise, it basically said you can die now. It's not as rubbish as it was in the original Crash game. That was so hard, like, honestly. And it was annoying too, like, if you're just going for a clear gem, it's like, why would you make this as hard as it is? It's ridiculous. But people seem to be having problems with levels like Hog Ride and Native Fortress, and I can't understand why. They are not that hard of levels. It's, man. Oh well. Anyway. Oh crap. It's like I got caught on something there for a second. I don't really know what it was though, but because it's not like I ran into the fence or whatever that thing is supposed to be. Oh man. Box there, and a box there. And that ball is actually ridiculously close. What the hell? We should make it there. We should be fine. The end is just up ahead here. It's right here, and there is the gem. I don't want to say it now, but this LP here has been death-free so far. This will take us to 10% already. And that's that. Yeah, death-free video. I can't believe it. Anyway, we're going to end the video there, though. So, yeah, I've said what I wanted to about the games. I guess if I get reminded of something later on, then I'll bring it up. Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and enjoy the LP for what it is, and enjoy the other two games that come after this as well. So next time on Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy, we'll go ahead and take on Upstream. We can't get the gem in this level yet. We require the gem from the generator room to do this, so obviously we can't get there yet. But anyway, see you guys later.